SABC News reporter Sellwane Khakhau is standing by to give us an update.
Well, good day. We are still coming to you from Potchefstroom in the northwest, where a team of labour inspectors has been doing inspections from this morning, and the team is led by the Minister of the Department of Labour and Employment. We started on the N12 with the roadblocks that were being conducted, and now we're coming to you from the SAB here in Potchefstroom. As you can see that here we've got our safety gear on, but let's quickly speak to the Minister and get how the day went. The Minister, we saw how the day started. What did you find today?
Well, I can say we've seen the good and the bad. In the morning, you know that when we had the roadblock on N12, we discovered a lot of violations, companies which are not complying, having foreign drivers which are not legal, and those are the issues which we're going to be able to take up. But also we've seen that there are also workers who have not been registered by these the freight industry or by the trucking industry. They are not having any UIF nor compensation fund. We think that there's a serious violations. But when we came to this particular company this morning, SAB, we've been able, we're impressed, one, with the issues of health and safety, and we think that they are complying, but our inspectors are still going to be able to give us the details or a detailed report because we have left them inside. And we are impressed. But one of the things which impressed me more was the relationship which is there between the union, FAU, and the management. And they are relating very well. Of course, there will be those tensions during the periods of bargaining, especially when you're talking about salaries. But the impression which we got from the shop steward and the management is that they are working together. So I think we must appeal to the employers that they must see the unions as stabilizers, and they must accept the unions. They can't live in the old days where they do not want to sit and deal with the conditions of service, working together with the unions. Because if there is that cooperation, it means production will never be disturbed, because there will always be that social dialogue. That's what we are encouraging.
And Minister, also an issue of undocumented foreign nationals that are being employed, while unemployment rates here in South Africa are so high. That was an issue of concern that was highlighted by the Deputy Minister of your department. What will then the department do about such issues that were picked up?
You remember that we are busy with the policy, our national labour migration policy, which we've already taken for public comment. And now we've received more than 600 comments, and we've been to the various hearings and listened to the people who are consolidating that. But what is very clear is a lot of employers are violating the law and taking illegal people. And as much as some of them have been arrested today by the police and Home Affairs, but we think that we must take now the battle or take the fight to the employers, because they are the ones who are responsible for this. We're going to be very hard on the employers now who are responsible for this, because it's them who are the source of this particular problem, because all they're interested in is to have cheap labor, and they want to continue exploiting the workers. They want to continue treating people like slaves, and they know that these desperate foreign nationals who are economic refugees or political refugees, they will take anything. In fact, what they are doing, they are distorting the labor market.
Well, thank you very much, the Minister of Labour and Employment, Thulas Nxesi, calling out exploitation of labour and also sending out a strong message to employers to say that they need to comply with labour laws here in the country. Studio, that's how we're going to wrap up. It's back to you for now.
All right, that's my colleague there, Sellwane Khakhau.